if a family wanted to do something really unique for their loved one, do you have any suggestions, things that you've either seen done or possibilities that you've heard about from other parts of the country of what people are doing to make it something special?
So we try to make every service special for the family. You know, when we have a memorial service or a celebration of life, we're going to have tables and stations throughout the building with pictures and with, so for example, if we have Grandpa that's passed away, we're going to ask from the family to bring in items that are going to represent him. In the front, we may not have a casket, but we want to have a focal point. And the focal point will be this memory table. And on the memory table are going to be items that are going to represent Grandpa. And what are those items? Those items are going to be things like that cowboy hat, you know, those boots with the spurs on it, the fishing pole, the guitar, the Snickers candy bar, the Pepsi Cola, the whatever it is that's going to remind people of Grandpa. Maybe it's going to be a plate of warm cookies for Grandma. Maybe it's going to be a sewing machine. There's a lot of different things that represent, and so you're going to bring in the different items, and the more items you bring in, the better, that we're going to pull together and we're going to be able to celebrate this person's life.
Mm.
We've also had families bring in a motorcycle. And at the end of the service, so as we all dismissed, everybody walked out. And the motorcycle was running. And everybody was able to rev the gas up. Vroom! And, you know, and it was really loud. And it was incredible, the smiles and the happiness that just revving up the motorcycle brought to people. Mm-hmm. But that represented this person. And what a neat way to celebrate his life. Mm. Just the other day, we had a funeral service, and the dad didn't want a funeral. He wanted to be buried, but he didn't want to have a fancy funeral. We asked, because he's a veteran, we asked if he could have military honors, and he said that would be fine. And so he had been a member of the American Legion for many years, and the American Legion came, but also there were 90 people there.
Wow.
And it's 90 people there at the service that came there for him. And even though he didn't want a fancy service, there were a lot of people there that needed to be part of that.